Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Not all of Earth's land is ruled by humans. Some of the islands are overrun and ruled by creatures like chickens, cats, and even dragons. But watch out, because while some are friendly, others are fatal. Let's have a look at 10 islands that are entirely run by animals. Number 10. Chicken Island, Hawaii. You probably have other motivations to visit Kauai, Hawaiian paradise perfect for any beach lover. But a quirky bonus is the fact that you're near guaranteed to spot at least a few feral chickens roaming around. Clucking their way through the streets of Kauai are its most significant citizens, red-plumed roosters. Originally brought onto the island by the Polynesians as a source of food, the chickens right now can be described as thriving. There's an abundance of chickens which roam the streets and run wild. The website Live Sciences notes that there are thousands of feral chickens which were once domesticated but have since reverted to a wild state and have bred with each other. According to Kauai blog, most locals believe that the chicken population expanded after 1992 when a hurricane destroyed chicken coops and released domesticated hens and roosters. They can be seen in large numbers wherever a source of food is near, like insects or a human child.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. Seal Island, South Africa. 5 acres of rock, 75,000 seals. In fact, there's pretty much nothing on this island but seals and seabirds. More of a cropping of rocks than an island, Seal Island off the coast of Cape Town is covered with Cape fur seals. The island has no vegetation, and the only attempt humans have ever made for a permanent structure was a radar in World War II that was quickly wrecked, leaving just the shards of metal twisted on the island. Now, there are only seals that roll around on the island all day, being cute, playing, and barking at each other with their little puppy faces. Everyone loves seals, but you know who else loves seals? Great white sharks. Tourists frequent the water surrounding the island, also known as the Ring of Death, to watch the abundance of great whites, some of which will pop up in order to snatch a seal. The sharks are known for propelling themselves toward the surface and then launching out of the water, seal in the jaw. Number 8. Big Major K, Bahamas. If you've ever contemplated how pigs might spend a holiday, then the island of Big Major K in the Bahamas is well worth a visit. The uninhabited island in the Exuma area has a population of very special pigs. This gang of feral porkers is living the high life, sunbathing on golden beaches, and to the delight of visitors, taking dips in the crystal clear sea. These beach hogs are believed to have been either left by sailors who plan to return to eat them or survived a shipwreck. Either way, they've learned how to survive and thrive by swimming to passing ships where they often find cast-off food or offerings from tourists. Just be wary of getting too close to Pig Island, as they're definitely not shy about hopping into your boat to look for food. Number 7. TASHIROJIMA, Japan. There are actually about a dozen cat islands in Japan. Cats on the Japanese island of TASHIROJIMA outnumber the people, whose population has diminished from about 1,000 to now just around 100, while the number of cats has steadily grown. The story goes that the village once raised silkworms, and cats were introduced to prey on the mice that preyed on the worms. The population grew in the 1800s as fishermen began to regard the cats as good luck. There are multiple shrines honoring the animals, and visitors can even stay at vacation homes decorated by famous manga artists. These furry creatures only crave 2 things: attention and snacks. With the powerful force of Instagram pictures, the island has become a popular destination for cat lovers. They're believed to be good luck charms and are well cared for, especially by the tourists who come to the island to appreciate the fine felines and even stay in cat-shaped buildings. Japan really is a wonderland, isn't it? The 85-acre Tonawanda Island in New York is also home to hundreds of stray cats, and unfortunately, this population was first started by people who abandoned their pets. The cats are also causing a problem for the human inhabitants as they're getting into the marina boats. Measures have been taken to curb the cat population by getting them spayed or neutered, and while adult cats will be able to continue living on the island, the kittens have been put up for adoption. Number 6. Mice Island, Atlantic Ocean. If there's a cat island, there has to be one that's ruled by mice, right? We all know mice can definitely be cute, except when they're wiping out half of Europe's population, but this particular tale takes an ugly turn. Sometime in the 1800s, a few tiny house mice wandered off a whaling ship onto an isolated island in the South Atlantic. Mice, which mostly scavenge for insects and seeds, are seemingly not the worst invasive species you could imagine. But then the mice changed, or should we say evolved. They've adopted to become top predators thanks to a horrifying trick they picked up: eating seabird chicks alive. While the chicks are much larger than the mice, they're basically defenseless, and their parents aren't used to fighting off predators. As the mice became carnivores, they've also grown to be much larger than a typical mouse. These giant killer mice have taken over the small island, endangering its rare seabirds, and leading researchers to plan an eradication program. Wherever mice go, they just choose destruction, don't they? Number 5. Monkey Island, Puerto Rico. Popularly known as Isla de los Monos, this island is inhabited by a large population of wild rhesus macaque monkeys. Cayo Santiago serves as the Caribbean Primate Research Center for the University of Puerto Rico, and hence in 1938, 400 of these monkeys were shipped here from India for observation and study. Although you must be a researcher to get entry, tourists can charter a kayak and observe the monkeys playing on the beach from a distance. Number 4. Rabbit Island, Japan. Did you think only cats rule islands in Japan? In a country where cuteness is a national obsession, it's no surprise that an island is overrun by fluffy bunnies, which have also become a popular attraction. Okunoshima in Japan is home to hundreds of fearless wild rabbits that flock to visitors as soon as they set foot on the island. The rabbits are thought to be the distant offspring of released or escaped pets, although the island's dark past as the production site of chemical weapons during the Second World War has led to rumors that they are the descendants of animals used in poison testing. Either way, with dogs and cats banned from the island, the bunnies enjoy a happy, carefree existence, which has led to them multiplying like rabbits. Number 3. Komodo Island, Indonesia. Calling an animal a dragon sets expectations and fear levels pretty high. But these colossal lizards do not disappoint. True Komodo dragons have scales and a forked tongue, but it's their sheer size that impresses everyone. At up to 3 meters long with a thick body and a long muscular tail, they're the largest species of lizard on Earth. Hiring a ranger or guide to explore Komodo Island is mandatory. Though the dragons usually lumber along slowly, don't be fooled. They're capable of running in short, fast bursts, and one bite can be fatal, as their saliva contains lethal bacteria. Luckily, attacks are very rare. Another fact you should be aware of is that these dragons can eat 3 times their own size in one sitting, meaning they have a big appetite, so beware. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online, you want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. Snake Island, Atlantic. You must have heard of pest or weed infestation, but have you ever heard of something called viper infestation? No, we're not making that up. Off the coast of Brazil sits a peaceful jungle paradise, an island uninhabited by humans. Ilha da Queimada Grande, or commonly known as Snake Island, is literally crawling with golden lancehead pit vipers, a snake with venom about 4 times more potent than that of the regular old lancehead snakes. Golden lanceheads are endemic to Ilha de Queimada Grande, as it's the only place they can be found in the whole world. Only a research team of the Brazilian Navy is allowed on the island. A golden lancehead bite could kill you in under an hour. Although only about 7% of bites result in death, it's an extraordinarily painful injury to incur. The only thing these snakes eat is a migrating bird. The viper had to evolve to make their bite strong and fast-acting so the birds don't fly away before the snakes have a chance to feast on them. Would you want to visit this place? Number 1. Horse Island, USA. Imagine this: sun, sand, sea, and an island full of stallions. Pretty sight. Well, you can actually witness it in real life. A small strip of land, known as Assateague Island, between the states of Maryland and Virginia, is where this dream becomes a reality. Home to hundreds of horses for centuries, this barrier island is now a federal wildlife refuge park. With 37 miles of beach, the island boasts plenty to do, like water activities and viewing the abundant wildlife. More than 300 bird species take up residence here for some of the year, but the strong, majestic horses are the biggest attractions. In July, approximately 40,000 visitors come to watch horses swim. Folklore attributes the horses' arrival on the island to a shipwreck. With limited food supply and ferocious storms, Assateague is a difficult region for survival, but the ponies seem to have adapted fine. Which one of these islands would you like to visit? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.